Okay, so it's about 10:30 at night. I couldn't sleep, so I'm going to show you how to make one of these keychains. So, what I love about it is this is how big it is, and each one of these that I make is 6 feet long of Kevlar cordage that holds 1,000 pounds. I think it has a working load of like 200, but I mean, I like pushing things to the limit sometimes. So this is what we're making, and how it works is you just unclip it, and then you pull the daisy chain, and it slowly gets bigger. So, as you can see, lots of string. So I'm going to show you how to make this. So, you've got a little carabiner, a knife, and the Kevlar cordage. So I'm going to measure out 6 feet of this. Okay, this isn't actually 6 feet, it's just 1 arm's length. Well, 2 arms length. Okay, so I cut this. Now, on the end, I'm going to start with, and it can be either end, I tie a bowline. So I'm going to tie that. And you can have it as big or as small as you want, but I like it a little bit smaller. Okay, right there, there's your nice bowline, la la la. And I'm going to put this out of the way. And then you begin your daisy chain. So this video is just going to be how to do it. And I want to see actually how long it takes. So I don't know how long this video is actually going to be right now, but once it's on YouTube, you can just check, and it tells you exactly how long the video is. And if you don't have time, you just begin later, or you watch it at your leisure. Okay, so I just tied the first slip knot. This is how it works. You pull it, and it disappears. So I'm going to tie it a bit closer to this bowline so that it takes up less space and it's less long. Okay, that's what it looks like. And then you take the extra string, so the long end, and you put it through, and you pull the loop so it hooks, and it makes a brand new slip knot. So all you're doing is making more and more slip knots. That's what the daisy chain is. So it shouldn't take that long once you get into the habit. And all you're doing is tying a slip knot and cinching it up. Now, you don't have to tie it super tight. It's just I like mine really tight. I don't want it to, be loose and snag on other things in my pocket, whether it's keys or, I don't know, maybe a pocket knife. We're already at 3 minutes, and this is how to do it. So I'll probably speed this up. See what we can do. But it's already starting to take form. And this, you can use this for all kinds of things. Anything you can use a parachute cord with, you can use this for. Anything you use, well, maybe not anything, but it's wonderful stuff. I sell it on my website. If you're going to buy it anyway, if you could please just buy it through my website, that'd be awesome. If you could subscribe and like, I'd love that too. A few things that might interest you is you could have one of these as like a bracelet, or I just put it on my keys. If you need to, say you're kidnapped, or maybe you're going overseas, or whatever your business may be, and you just need some parachute cord. If you do get kidnapped, you can pull this off depending on what they use. If they use duct tape, you can melt through it. If they use rope, you can melt through it. Zip ties or zip cuffs, you can melt through it. I have other videos to show you how to do that to keep you and your family safe. I just want you to learn how to make this yourself. So say you have some spare time. I was waiting at AT&T for way longer than I should have been. So I pulled out some of this stuff and I started making one. And before I knew it, I already finished one. So I just thought I'd share that. So we're at almost 6 minutes now, and I think more than halfway. So maybe it takes you 10 minutes to completely get it going once you've learned how and once you've practiced a bit. And then the end is not that hard. It's a little confusing, but since you've already started, it is exactly the same, where you're just tying slip knots and a bowline. And I don't know if you know a bowline, but you can look it up online. It's a pretty common knot, so even if you typed in something along the lines of 10 best knots every person should know, I'm pretty sure the bowline will be one of them. They taught it in scouting when I was in scouting. They teach it to the firefighters. They teach it to, I also learned it in martial arts, but depending on who your teacher is, I don't know if that'd be part of your curriculum. And we're getting closer and closer to the end. If you want me to go a bit slower, I think you can just hit the settings and you can just set it to go slower. You can also set it to go faster, because I'm just trying to fill the void while I'm working on this. Okay, the goal is to get this under 10 minutes. That seems reasonable to me. We're at, we gotta get going. Okay. So now it's getting a little harder because I've got all this excess. But then you tie a bowline here. So I'll give myself a little extra room. Tie a quick little beautiful bowline. Alright, well. There we go. There's your bowline. And then you just keep going. Oh, dang. It passed 10 minutes. All right. Well, sorry, guys. This is longer than 10 minutes, but stick with me. You're almost there. Okay, I'm going to tighten this, and then we'll be good. Okay, now you've got this to trim. This is your stronghold. This is your other one. And then this one, the loop, is where you put the keychain. So here's the keychain, and you just hook it through here. And then I can even cut that off. Oh, I put my knife in my pocket. Reflex. Okay, right there. And there you have it. If you want it to take up a little less space, you just twist this. Give it some centripetal force right here. Okay, and there you have your keychain. It can save your life. Be prepared, stay safe, dream big. Thanks for watching and subscribing.